Welcome to my room.
Coming at ya from the top.
I'm Momo, and today we have a special video, but we have to figure out what the theme of the video is. I was told that there's some sort of clues around that we have to figure out, and I was given this strange little notebook that I'm supposed to write my clues in to figure out what the theme of today's video is. Could you help me?
Yeah.
Great, because I don't know how I got here and I definitely need some help. Okay, now I got out of that tiny stuffy little house. Who even owns a house like that anyways? Now I need to figure out my first clue of what the theme of today's episode is.
A clue.
You see a clue? How do I even know what it looks like?
A paw print.
A paw print? Hasn't that already been done before?
Behind you.
Where? Oh, it's a paw print on the actual house.
Duh, that's what I said.
Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to write down that the first clue is a house, right? Okay, so I can keep a list?
No.
No? What am I supposed to do then?
Draw it. Haven't you ever
Oh
seen
my
this show
gosh,
before?
draw it? How am I supposed to be able to draw that? What happens if there's a really complex clue? I can't draw. Okay, I guess I'll draw the first one. Let's see. Is that good? I'm not drawing the windows, so this is gonna have to do, right? Oh, okay, time to relax and watch a movie.
A clue. A clue. I see a clue.
Yeah, I know. We'll get to the clues in a minute. I just wanna watch some TV.
Right there, the clue is right there.
I know. I already said I'll look in a minute. I just wanna see if I can watch this movie first.
Hey, stop ignoring me.
Okay, all right. What is it?
I see a clue.
Oh, you see a clue? Why didn't you say that? Where is it?
Right there. Behind you.
It's right on top of the TV that I was just.
That's what I trying to tell you.
My bad. Okay, so what do we have here?
Some friends.
Friends? Oh, there's somebody's friends.
Yeah.
All right. So how do I draw friends?
Draw some of them.
I just draw some of them? I mean, I'll give it a try, but I can't really draw.
Oh, that looks like crap. But keep going. You need the clue.
Alright, there we go. Got our mailbox, a clock, and shovel and pail. So that's clue number 2. So we've got some dude's weird house and some friends, right? Alright, so I got that clue. Now I'm gonna watch my movie. That was a good movie. Sure was funny. Brought back lots of memories too. I think I'm gonna call it a night and get some sleep.
But you still
and
have one more clue.
we'll figure out the episode tomorrow.
But there's a clue.
No more clues for the night, please.
Yes, there's a clue right there. Come on. One more.
Oh yeah, it's the last clue.
Yes.
Then we can figure out what the episode is, right?
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Tell me. What's the clue?
It's right behind you, dummy.
It's a pillow?
They're always right
I don't
behind
see
you.
one of those blue stamp guys.
Look up.
Magazine? The headboard?
No, up.
I don't understand. Oh, what did that get up there? What is the clue exactly? Some sort of
Freaking chair.
red chair and a dog? Is the dog the one leaving the little stamps? All right, so we got our little chair and our dog. I mean, we might as well figure out what the episode is right now, right? Okay, so let's figure out what today's episode could be about. So first of all, I got this weird little notebook in the house, which is clue number 1, right?
Yep.
Little yellow house, red top.
House check.
Friends, clock, pail and shovel,
Inanimate object friends.
some kind of mailbox.
Mhm.
Last but not least, we have this little red chair with some sort of squiggles on it and a blue dog. Now, what has all of those things and would give me this little notebook and put me in this highlighter shirt? I feel like I recognize this.
Me
Something
too.
from my childhood, maybe? I got it! Welcome to my room. My name's Momo. Today we're going to be checking out some awesome Blue's Clues items. A couple of these items are newer from like recent years, but most of them are pretty old from when I was a kid, and I was able to scrounge together some of my favorites, so I'm excited to show them to you guys and get them in the room. You know we love Blue's Clues on this channel because we already have the Blue's Clues table and chair that we use to record every video pretty much. So we're going to go through some of the newer items first, and then we'll get to the good meat and potatoes from my youth. Okay, so to start off with, obviously you can see behind me, I have Blue's house, Blue and Steve or Joe or whoever now. This is a little tent, a little pop-up tent for kids. You can kind of see for scale, like I'm almost to the top just sitting down on my butt, and you saw me pop out of it so you know what it looks like. I would have loved to have this when I was a kid. I would have played in this thing all the time, brought all my coloring books and colored in that thing. I think it's pretty cool. It's well put together, like well crafted. It's really simple to put together. I don't know how long it took me. I messed up a couple times because I wasn't reading the directions, but it was fairly straightforward. It's got the full design of Blue's house. It's got the purple front door. And then on the sides, it has different little characters like Blue and Magenta, and I think Shovel and Pail maybe. And then next up, we have this little playset. These are both by Doug and Melissa. I don't know who Melissa and Doug are, but that's who made the tent, and that's who makes this as well. So we have this little card here that lets you mark on the item, like building a sandwich. It tells you how to make the sandwich, what ingredients you need. And then we have, oh, that's so cute, this little picnic bag that has pail and shovel on it. And then we have this little picnic blanket. And then we've got all these little felt pieces, which, that's crazy because I did not know that they were going to be felt. Another thing that drew me to the set is you get a little Mr. Salt, Mrs. Pepper. That's so cute. Look at them. Kind of why I wanted this whole thing, for like these pieces, these little juice boxes, which are wood like I thought. Oh, we have a little baggie of pretzels too. Are these going to be felt or are they going to be wood? They are felt. 2 little felt pretzels. Okay, this is kind of cute. Okay, the last thing that we got that was new was this thinking chair. This, my friends, is really awesome. So this is just a little plastic thinking chair. You can kind of see the size comparison. This thing is tiny. It's for little children. Probably like 5 and under. I don't really know what the age rating on this thing is. But it's like an interactive chair. It's by LeapFrog. This thing normally goes for 50 bucks at Walmart. No more available in the store. Didn't really want to do shipping, didn't want to wait because I thought I was going to record this video much sooner. I could have waited for shipping, to be honest. But even better, I got this bad boy for free on Facebook Market. But this one was missing several pieces, so it's missing. There's supposed to be a blue up here. There's supposed to be a mailbox over there on that arm. And then there was a handy dandy notebook here, but I kind of wedged it out and got that off. I'm thinking about covering this in some red tape or like spray painting it or painting it or something to kind of get rid of that because I didn't really want that there.
Hi! Now that we're in our thinking chair, let's think!
Yeah, so it has sound if you're interested in getting it. And then there's also a compartment under here if you lift the seat. Okay, so now that we've seen the new stuff, let's get to the real meat and potatoes. If you follow me on my other channel, then you've already seen these items. Sorry if you found this channel and you've already seen that one. But we're still going to talk about the stuff that I opened previously. So first we have this little blue, it's a Funko Pop. It was with the rest of the Blue's Clues stuff, so I just brought it for this video. I also have Steve holding the handy dandy notebook, but it's in the basement somewhere. I don't know where it is. I haven't gotten to that box yet. So now, as you saw, I do have a lot of old stuff. So first we have this little pail and shovel Viacom 1999 item. And then, as I just mentioned, I have slippery soap. I definitely had this thing when I was a kid. Specifically, it's like a little bath toy. So same thing with Tickety Tock, bath toy as well. Super hard plastic, but you could still get water in there and squeeze it out and stuff. And then last we have Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper. And Baby Paprika. Now they got a bunch of kids, a bunch of spices. But when I was growing up, it was just the 3 of them. Definitely want to throw them up on the shelf because I loved Blue's Clues when I was a kid. Speaking of, the next 2 items we got, I for sure had as a child. I had this one first, and then later I got this one for Christmas. So we have the handy dandy notebook and the crayon, but it got bent in travel and the heat. But that's okay, I don't mind. So we have the legit, like, old handy dandy notebook. I got this stuff at, like, the peak of COVID, at the very beginning. I was stressed buying stuff, and I really wanted to start collecting a lot more, like, retro stuff that was specific to my childhood. So I decided to go, like, all in on Blue's Clues. And I bought this handy dandy notebook, which cost a lot of monies. Do I have regrets? No, because it's done with. This is the kind that I had as a kid that has, like, the little slippery pages, so you can, like, write on it and then with a cloth wipe it away. It doesn't really work super well with your finger, but all the pages are, like, this laminate or laminated silky stuff that you can use these little crayons to write on and then wipe it off. And it's got the binding like Steve's, and then you just tuck the crayon in there. This was a 1998 Viacom product. Yeah, super awesome. Didn't want the, like, new stuff. Didn't want those, the way those looked. And I didn't want one that was made out of paper. I wanted the legit thing that I had when I was a kid. And speaking of which, the last item from my childhood, my favorite Blue's Clues item of all time, was the Mailbox. I thought this thing was amazing. When it first came out and I found out about it, I bugged my parents so much about this thing. I wanted it so badly, and they got it for me for Christmas, and I was beyond thankful. I played with this thing for hours on end. So, the reason I like this so much, I think I've said before on this channel, I was a weird kid and I really liked stationery for some reason. That was, like, my thing. And this was, like, a kid's stationery dream. So, first of all, it was my own mailbox. I loved going with my parents to get the mail, and them having mail I thought was so cool. I used to want it, don't want it anymore, but I used to really want mail. So, having my own mailbox was awesome, with a functioning little flag and everything. And then you could open up mailbox, and there's all kinds of stuff inside. So when you open mailbox up, there's like this little tray that you slide out. So you can pull it all the way out, and then mailbox is empty. This thing also cost me a pretty penny, because a lot of them that I was finding was like empty mailboxes that didn't have the face and the tray and stuff. Or it had the face and tray, but there was no items in it. This one I paid a little extra for because I definitely needed the items that came inside. Because when I was a kid, that was my favorite part. So to start off with, we have these little pages here that you can write a letter to somebody, like a legit letter, and it's just, you know, single-use paper that has blue with a little letter in the bottom and mailbox up in the corner. In addition to that, you got sticker pages. Here's some that's a repeat of a bunch of, like, mailbox saying there's mail. You got a letter. Here's your letter. Your mail here with different little envelopes and whatnot. And then on this sheet, you had a bunch of different stickers, like a full variety of stuff from the show in sticker form, all relating in some way to, like, mail. And then I think this, yeah, there's another one, and maybe even a couple more. Yeah, a couple more sheets of stickers. So it came with all sorts of stickers, which is awesome. Love stickers, although they gave me a bit of anxiety because I never knew where to stick them, because once you stick them, you can't get them back, and that stressed me out. And then there are 2 postcards. Now this is really what you can use some of the stickers on, because the stickers, a lot of them are kind of to scale, so you could have, like, mailbox coming in through the window right next to the thinking chair. You could have Blue sitting on the chair, the little picture in the background or whatever, some people outside, whatever you wanted to do, and then you can write a legit postcard on the back. But my favorite part of this whole thing were these envelopes. These were the same envelopes that Steve would open in the show, and I thought that was amazing. So it's the same kind of concept as the handy dandy notebook. When you open it up, it has like a little bit of slickness here where you can write with the crayon and then you can wipe it away. It doesn't work as well as the handy dandy notebook, but you can definitely still do it, and it's got some lines there for you to be able to write on. And I thought that was so cool because it opened up the same way Steve would open up the mail. Flap, flap. And then there would be the little video, and he'd watch. And I just thought that was so cool. And then it also came with some stamps, which I'm not sure if they work, because it came with a little ink pad, and I don't know if the ink is all dried up. I would guess probably. Oh, wait. It seemed like it was a little bit damp. Oh! Wow, the ink is still there, and the stamp works. Look at that. That is cute. So we have a little stamper set here. There's one that looks like a book open, and then this one was 2 little girls holding hands. And the ink pad actually still works. I guess it was closed up well enough. That's crazy. And then last but not least, we had additional crayons that were different colors. You know, of course, maybe you didn't have the handy dandy notebook, but it also came with other colors for you to be able to, like, just color with or write on these pages and color and stuff. So we had some blues, orange, red, purple, yellow, black, and green. I also thought they were really cool because they had that same stripe concept. Like my shirt, if you haven't peeped yet. I made this myself, and it only cost me $6. Anyways, it had the little striping that matched Steve, but it was in different colors, and I thought that was so cool. So Mailbox was really the highlight of all of my old Blue's Clues toys when I was little. I just loved it. I'd spend hours putting stuff together and pretending to send them off, and I thought that was so cool. All right, let's see what we're shopping with today. Oh, no. Only 20. All right, well, we'll take what we get. All right, we have our $20 to spend, so it looks like we can only get the essentials, which means 1 magazine and 1 book. Yeah, let's go with this. Nickelodeon 2000 celebration. All right, we're going to go right pile because this side's higher. And there we have our book. Okay, so we just have 2 quick things to go over today. We have our Nickelodeon magazine, which we'll save for last, and we have our NickZone book. Today we have Danny Phantom. I think I read online that this was the first published, maybe first and only, but for sure I think the first published book of Danny Phantom. So I thought that was really cool. I think it's the last book in the NickZone line. So it was the last one you would have got shipped to you. And she looks amazing. Just like the rest of the books, we have some really good artwork, like directly from the show. And it should be a pretty good storyline. It's a chapter book. It's fairly short. It's only about 61 pages, which is kind of, you know, how big these books usually are. And it's only like a couple of sentences per page and really good illustration. So I still have yet to read any of these. I'm really excited to read them, though, to be honest. Because it'll be like a little episode, I feel like. Okay, I'm back. I had to stop the video because I had to go somewhere with my family, but now I'm back and we can talk about the last item, which is the Nickelodeon magazine of the day. This is a special like New Year's edition for the year 2000. Wow. It's crazy to me that that's 23 years ago because it really does not feel like that far back. So this came out in December of 1999. All right, let's see. Throughout, what do we have? Ooh, we have a really good ad here. We have this Pikachu or Pokemon watch ad. That's really dope. I would love to get that for the room. Maybe not the clip-on watches, or those are kind of like, it says watch. They kind of look like Tamagotchi a little bit. But the watch though, Ooh, I found a really, really, really good advertisement. So it is for Nickomatic Design Factory, which is like a software version, not software version, like it's not a game, but I can't even think of what it's called. It's like a design studio that you can get to make your own little Nickelodeon merch to put around your room. We need this for this room so that we can make our own stuff. Over 2,000 graphics featuring your favorite Nick characters. Over 650 ready-made project template. Wow. Ooh, here's another Nickelodeon little game that they have. I love the Nick Clicks line. I would love to get these. But we don't have anything to play them on right now or like put them on. But I definitely want them. This one is called Brain Bender, Puzzles and Activities. I wonder if these puzzles would be like too super easy because I'm an adult now, or if they'd still be pretty fun. Like, as long as they're not like super easy, I'd still like to do them because they're based on Nickelodeon stuff, so, or at least have the characters, so I'd like that. Ooh, and then lastly we have this awesome advertisement for the Iron Giant. Looks like you can get it on VHS or even DVD. That's pretty cool. I love the Iron Giant, and I definitely don't have that on VHS. I should look into getting that.